I'm gonna apologize in advance for my appearance right now. I'm late. It's been a long day. I've still yet to get in the shower because little Miss Thing won't go to sleep. But I've been asked a lot by a bunch of my followers to make a YouTube channel, and I'm doing so, and I'm gonna apologize for it right now because I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I don't know anything about editing videos, so I'm gonna try my best, and if nothing, I tried. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys my pregnancy story today, and I normally keep a link in my bio that'll bring you to a website where you can read it, but I'm gonna tell you myself. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. When I was in the 9th grade, a guy, we had a new guy, and his name was Austin, and ever since the first day we talked, we've always had something, and from then on, we were always like kind of an on and off thing. We'd always text and always, plan to hang out and everything. But in November 2013, we really started, hanging out, and he threw a party. And I figured it'd be fun for me and 3 other of my friends to load up and go back to my hometown and party. But at this time, keep in mind that I had moved from that high school to my dad's for a year. So we wasn't going to the same school at this time. But he had a party, and me and my friends went, and we were all drinking that night, and one thing led to another. And that's how my little princess here was conceived. Say hey, Adeline. She's not having it. But that's how, she came about. Well, a week goes by. My friend texts me and tells me, Austin's in the hallway holding hands with his ex-girlfriend. You need to cut things off with him. And that made me, that made me mad. So I did cut things off with him. I did not know I was pregnant at this time, keep in mind. His ex-girlfriend put a lot of lies in his head, so he left me for her. And then a long time goes by, and I've missed my period, and I text Austin and I tell him, my period has yet to come. And he tells me, there's no way you're pregnant. You are not pregnant. We didn't do anything long enough for you to be pregnant. All those lines boys are gonna come up with. But I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not pregnant. Maybe my period's just late. So I waited and I waited and I waited till I was 12 weeks along, and my period has still not come. And my friends are sitting there telling me, I need to take a pregnancy test. Erin, you need to go take a pregnancy test. But I'm too scared, so I never go take one. I'm afraid the answer's going to come out positive. But one Friday after school, my friends Lacey and Ivy, they somehow talked it in my head that I need to go get a pregnancy test, and I need to take it because I need to find out. And I went and bought 2 99-cent pregnancy tests from the Dollar General right down the road. Took them, and they came out positive. I didn't believe it, so I got back in my car, went back to the Dollar General, and I bought one more expensive pregnancy test, and I took it, and it came out positive as well. And all I could really do that night was sit there and cry and think about how I'm going to tell my parents, because they think I'm some innocent girl who, has never partied in her life, who has never drank, who has never done anything to get me in the spot that I was. And I texted Austin and I told him, and at the time he denied her. He did not claim her. He didn't believe she was his. It was really hard that night. But I tell my grandma a few days later, because that's who raised me, and that's who I felt closest to at the time. I told her, and she went and made an appointment for my first ultrasound, and I seen Adeline jumping around in my stomach and moving all kinds of ways. And I just fell in love with her from that moment on, and I wasn't planning on keeping her, but I made the solid decision to become the best mother that I could possibly be that day, and I've stuck with that since then. But a week goes by, my grandma tells my mom because I couldn't do it, and my mom, she was there for me. She was really supportive and understanding because she got pregnant at a young age too. But my dad was the main person I was worried about telling, and I didn't tell him either. My mom ended up telling him because he was trying to get me on birth control, but little did he know that I was already pregnant. So we finally tell him when I'm 4 months along, which is a long time, and I finally start going to an OB, and I finally start getting prenatal care. I wish I would have found out earlier and taken this test earlier, now that I look back on it, so I could have gotten her, the prenatal care she needed earlier on, but I wasn't that smart back then. Anyway, everything else goes by all the time. Austin still doesn't talk to me. He ignores me when he sees me in public. He still denies her. The only time he would talk to me is if I had said something bad about his girlfriend, and he would text me, basically, rude, and it just drove me away from him even more. Like, I did not want to talk to him. But his family was very supportive, and they were there the entire time, which I am very appreciative of. They have given Adeline a lot of her necessities. They've helped out, even when he wasn't there, and they've been there the entire time, like I said. But Austin wouldn't have anything to do with me until the day I was induced to have her. He finally, he decided there's no way around the fact that he has a child and he's got to step up. So he came to the hospital that morning. I got there at 7 in the morning. He got there at 9. And him and his entire family. And when he came into the hospital, he didn't want to be in the delivery room. That's just not something he thought he could handle. But a few hours go by, and I think it finally clicked in his head, he can't go back and relive having his first kid, so he decided he was going to be in there for her birth. And ever since that day, he's done a complete turnaround. I didn't think he was going to be here at all. I thought he was going to keep being childish and immature about the situation, but like I said, he's completely turned around, and he shocked me and everybody in my entire family. And I'm so glad that he has. No, we are not in a relationship, and yes, he is a part of Adeline's life. Yes, he sees her. He sees her usually once a week, sometimes twice a week. I bring her over there whenever they ask. He comes over whenever he feels like it, He is welcome to see his daughter anytime, and he loves her. You can tell. We do argue. Actually, we argue a lot still, and it's not easy, but we're doing the best we can with what we have, and I think we're doing pretty good. Basically, that's everything. And if you guys want to know more about me or Adeline, or you have any questions, we will be more than happy to answer them for you. And just, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. but my little chunky monkey here, we will answer any questions. Well, not any, because, you know, some of them aren't worth answering, not being rude, but, I mean, people are so ignorant and try to be all up in my business, which, I don't appreciate it. So, we will answer most of the questions asked. If you want to know something, there's a link in my bio for my Ask FM, which I just put back up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and like I said, it's probably not going to be the best, but I tried and got it across to a lot of you guys that I don't even know. Just, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and me and little Adeline here, little chunky monkey, are going to go to sleep now. Well, she is. I'm probably not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching.